Season 4 is chugging right along, and as we prepare for episode 5 to premiere this week while I'm recording this video, I thought it would be great to do a breakdown of episode 8 synopsis, what we know for right now, what we can expect. Because child, Karen is supposed to start trying to tell the conversation about she's pregnant in episode 5, but it ain't gonna come out until episode 8. What's good, y'all? She Sis Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV, your #1 source for Sistas content, character breakdowns, and more. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, join the tribe, and turn on your bell notifications because I promise you are going to love it here if you are a Sistas fan. I wanted to make a really quick video to talk about the episode 8 synopsis just because we're about to have this whole Karen telling everybody that she's pregnant storyline drawn out for quite a bit, which also means we're going to see it take a little bit longer for her to actually get to the doctors. And around episode 2 of this season, when Zach told Fatima that Karen was pregnant, he also mentioned that Karen will be going to the doctors next week. We are still within about 2 days from that episode, and that means we're still a week away. Now, if we're going to drag out the announcing of the pregnancy until episode 8 and we're only at episode 5, then that means we won't see Karen actually go to the doctors until around episode 9, 10, or 11. Episode 11 will be the mid-season finale, so I would not be surprised if we get that as a cliffhanger as the show takes a break. Typically every season, halfway through, they take a mid-season break for maybe about a month, depending on Tyler Perry. It could be 2 weeks because he definitely gave us 2 weeks in between seasons 3 and 4, so we never know when they're going to come back. However, I don't think that we're going to get the confirmation that we're looking for in reference to Karen's pregnancy, timelines, expected due dates, and ultimately who the daddy until around episode 11 this season. But y'all are here to talk about episode 8, which is titled The Sister. And if you are ever looking for the synopses or additional information on Sistas, then you can always go to ericavane.com. While I have Erica Vane TV right here on YouTube giving you everything that you need to know on these detailed videos, we do update ericavane.com daily, providing resources, more informations, articles that you can read, and things that we don't necessarily need to put in our videos, but provide additional information. You can check it out over there. It'll be linked in the description box down below. Go ahead and check out Erica Vane TV for all of your Sistas news, as well as other amazing things that you need to know that's happening in television, film, and entertainment. Okay, but the synopsis reads: Karen delivers major news for the Sistas, and Fatima becomes a casualty of war. And the title is The Sister. Y'all, I didn't anticipate this happening. However, my mind is racing a mile a minute with the synopsis because this gives me at first thought that Fatima isn't actually a sister. There might be a line drawn in the sand. There might be a reaffirming of a friendship or friendships, because I've been speaking for weeks in multiple videos about how I feel like the sisters have not really been acting like friends. They have not really shown why they actually are friends. They kind of felt a little bit more tied to each other by the time that they have known each other versus their actual emotional and mental bonds that they might have with each other. They have been interacting with each other in a very weird space, in my opinion. And in last season, we saw Fatima come on board as one of the sisters, become a major part of the show, enter into the intro sequence and everything. However, this synopsis is giving me the vibes of like, you kind of cool, you kind of all right, but at the end of the day, we are the sisters and you are a sister. Because what does casualty of war mean? The crazy thing is, y'all, I really don't even think that everybody needs to pick a side, because Fatima's been very, very mature. And by way of her relationship with Zach, she's also ushered him into a very much so more mature season of his life. And she's not even on no rah-rah stuff. At the end of the day, once Karen is not emotional and she has grasped and is fully grounded in the situation around her and what's going to actually happen and they're moving forward, she will be mature as well. So they don't actually have to make a decision. However, I could totally see this happening because we do have the Fatima spinoff. Now, this could be a way of pulling Fatima and her story a little bit out of Sistas, not removing her, because I don't think that that's going to happen. Fatima will definitely still be a character on Sistas. However, the way that she has been positioned now as been the 5th and final sister, it might not actually be the case anymore. And that's probably because upon finding out this information, maybe Andi goes down down a reflection journey and starts to think about how she was responding to Karen, thinking about how she was putting, Karen not drinking off on her desire for Aaron or just a man, on her being so wrapped up in her own BS that she couldn't actually see what was going on with her friend as her friend was spiraling emotionally and lashing out and doing certain things. So I could definitely see this be a thing where if they're talking about the casualty of war and we're talking about war in reference to where does people fall with their allegiances in an alliance, the only person who has the most to lose is Andi, because Fatima has been a very solid person within her life and supporting her in some of her darkest times. And I definitely could see the pregnancy news being something that Andi feels like makes her have to pick a side. Now again, I don't think if they are all mature adults that they do have to pick any sides, because at the end of the day, the only side that matters is what? The baby side. But this is television and this is Tyler Perry. We talking drama, so we gonna get it, okay? I do think that the baby is also going to help smooth things over between Danni and Karen. I think that, of course, Danni's gonna be inappropriate. She's gonna be a little bit ridiculous. She might say something out the way, but at the end of the day, she's gonna get on board. And if you want a full detailed breakdown of how I think all the sisters are gonna respond to the news, you can check out this video right here. It'll be linked in the cards above as well as the description box down below. I think that this is interesting. This will be the mainstay of this episode. However, I think that this will also wind up being a springboard for additional setup for Fatima. But let's be honest, y'all, we have been getting tons and tons of seeds planted for what Fatima the series is going to be like, what we can actually expect. More and more as each episode goes along, we've been getting scenes of Zach and Fatima confronting insecurities, confronting their toxic tendencies, confronting, lack of communication, creating the environment that they want within their relationship. And I think that episode 8 through 11 will be pivotal in that as well. I'm still having my fingers crossed that we might see Fatima come in between season 4 of Sistas. So during the hiatus, during the mid-season finale, or after the mid-season finale, I'm hoping that Fatima will be released. However, there's been talks of it's not coming until the summer, so we'll just have to wait to see. Again, hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications, because the moment that I know about the release date, y'all will know about the release date. But let me know what y'all think about episode 8's synopsis in the comment section down below. Again, it reads, Karen delivers major news for the sisters, which I believe is going to be the pregnancy news, and Fatima becomes the casualty of war. It's titled The Sisters, and I want to know what you think. Drop down in the comment section and let me know right now. To check out the What the Sisters Gonna Say video, click this video right here. And if you want to talk about Fatima and her flaws, click this video right here.